and you're watching Dante's
Boxing Nation.
Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So after 2 years of Shakur Stevenson chasing this fight against Oscar Valdez, he finally gets Oscar to sign the contract. Shakur Stevenson, he went on his Instagram or his Twitter, and he announced that both fighters signed the contract and the fight will go down April 30th. For actual real boxing fans, this is great news. For race fans and old media, this is horrible news, because they have always been in fear that someone will become the new Floyd Mayweather in the sport of boxing. And they know realistically Shakur Stevenson will be highly favored to win this fight. You know, guys, even though this is great news once again for real boxing fans, it's still a little sad that we have to say, oh man, credit to Oscar Valdez for taking this fight. When you're a champion and you believe that you're the best fighter in your division, this is what you're supposed to do automatically. Now, when you have a boxer going after the most avoided boxer and the most dangerous boxer in the sport of boxing, that's when you say, man, you got to give this man some credit. Nobody wants to fight this guy because of his reputation. And yet this guy is chasing the fight. He's chasing the boogeyman. That's when you say credit to this man for making this fight. No one has to say credit to Shakur Stevenson for taking this fight, because we know that Shakur believes that he's the best. He's always going to go after the best fighters, the best opponents, because that's what a person or a fighter who really believes he's the best, that's what he does. Which is the reason why if Shakur Stevenson wins this fight and he continues to get big wins like this, he will definitely become the new Floyd Mayweather in the sport of boxing. Going in there and dominating a two-time undefeated champion like Oscar Valdez, who, by the way, they built a statue of in his hometown of Mexico, will make the win even bigger for Shakur Stevenson if he can beat him. By the way, they actually built that statue of Oscar Valdez in Mexico right after he tested positive for PEDs. This is the man that Shakur Stevenson is going to be facing next. An undefeated champion, just like Shakur Stevenson, and it's going to be a big fight. Because if, once again, they're building statues of this man, Oscar Valdez, we already know he already has the built-in Mexican fan base. So I believe we're going to see the best Oscar Valdez we've ever seen. The question is, will that be enough? And I don't believe it will be. Now, even though, once again, Shakur Stevenson will be highly favored to win this fight, the one good thing about fights like this is it always brings the best out of a fighter. You know, when Oscar Valdez, when he fought against Miguel Berchelt, going into that fight, ESPN, they promoted that fight as an all-out war. They kept saying whenever you got two Mexicans fighting against each other, it's going to be nothing but a war. Toe-to-toe, all-out brawl, right? And what did Oscar Valdez decide to do in that fight? He decided to box. He decided to make it a strategic chess match. Why? Because it made sense. He was fighting against a fighter who just came in, had no type of defense. It made sense for him to do that. So the question now is, how is Oscar Valdez going to fight Shakur Stevenson? Does he apply the pressure? Because if he applies pressure, he leaves himself open for so many combinations. Or does he try to outbox the boxer? And I wouldn't be surprised if he does. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some rounds where Shakur Stevenson is the aggressor and Oscar Valdez is trying to box. He's moving around on his feet because, once again, he did this with Miguel Berchelt. A lot of aggressive fighters, when they're frustrated and they can't find a way to land punches, or maybe they're steadily eating punches, they'll usually try to switch it up and start moving around on their toes, trying to box. But regardless what Oscar decides to do, this is going to be a very, very significant and entertaining fight because you have the best fighting the best. That alone exudes a lot of drama. They're both going into this fight with the confidence of an undefeated fighter. Oscar Valdez, he feels the pressure and he knows. The perception is he's been avoiding Shakur Stevenson for 2 years. So he's going into this fight with something to prove. Let's see how it turns out. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
My name is Chris, and I'm all the way here from Anchorage, Alaska at Scalp Carolinas, and I'm here for my second treatment of SMP. Well, I was sitting at home one day and going over my Facebook page, and they have different, like advertisements popping up, and I saw one for SMP, and I saw some pictures of some guys, before and after, and I was looking at that, and it caught my attention, so I Googled it. SMP, nothing showed up in my area. So, I did a little more research, and all of a sudden, Scalp Carolinas popped up in the web browser. So I started watching his videos and seeing all the reaction from all the other people. We talked on the phone, we made appointments and everything. I sent him pictures, and he looked at them, and I was like, "Can you fix this?" And, he pretty much said, "No problem." My first session, he made me feel extremely comfortable. It was almost like I was talking to family. He started, and during the whole treatment, we talked and, about our families and our life and, and things that he does and things that I do. And before I know it, the first session was over. When you see someone doing something that they love, as much as I see Enoch Glover love what he does, it shows in his work. I wouldn't point anyone in any other direction but here to North Carolina, Scalp Carolinas, to get this done.
All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodekey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram. Let me tell you guys about this company, NWA Cane Corsos. They breed Cane Corso Mastiffs, which is a guardian dog that is treasured for its protective nature and strong loyalty to family. If you're looking for a family-friendly dog that's intelligent, muscular, and brave enough to take on any intruder, then you need a Cane Corso Mastiff. Cane Corsos are extremely versatile, performing well in a variety of activities such as hunting, agility, competitions, and obedience trials. With its athleticism and versatility as a hunting dog, guard dog, sports dog, and a show dog, the Cane Corso Mastiff is perfect for any family. They also have standard French bulldogs with excellent health, structure, temperament, and superior bloodlines with many champions in present day and pedigrees. Visit NWA Cane Corsos on all social media platforms to find the perfect puppy for your home today.